Welcome to day 4 of your 30 days of grounding. Today we're doing a 10-minute practice focusing on the pillars of support. We've created some sensitivity in the feet and really worked with some of the soft tissue to create some more pliability. And we're going to build on that today with a short flow. So I'd like you to lay down on your back, please. Let's start on the back with the knees bent, knees together, feet apart. Close your eyes. Let your spine get heavy. Let the back of your skull drop back. Let your pelvis drop down. And just take a deep clearing breath. Sound your breath at the back of your throat. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Feel your body getting a little closer to the earth, especially your feet. And then extend your legs up towards the sky. And I want you to circle your ankles. Circle your toes. Draw a circle with the feet in the air. Circle the other way. Keep resting back against the floor. Circling again the opposite direction. And then circle the other way. Good. Bend your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. Either roll to your side or roll forward and back a few times to come on up to sitting. Good. From here, cross your ankles, bring your hands to your heart. As you exhale the next time, close your eyes, bow your head in, and set an intention for grounding. That you intend to connect to the pillars of strength below you, so pelvis, all the way to your feet today. And then inhale, lift your head, release your hands, and come to tabletop. As you inhale, drop your belly down, turn your sternum up, open your throat, and you're going to sit your hips back. Maybe you walk your hands in for just a moment. Maybe you lift the chest. You can stay forward if you need to. Inhale, walk your hands forward, open the throat. Exhale, walk your hands back. Notice my toes are tucked underneath and you can come back any amount. Yesterday we held this. Today we're just passing through. Inhale, tapping in to the elasticity of the feet. Last one. Exhale it back. Good. And then inhale, walk it forward and push back to downward facing dog. I want you to bend one knee and press the opposite heel towards the floor and just pedal through here for a moment, but be slow and intentional. Lift your sitting bone skin up, push forward with your hands and cycle through one more time. Drop one heel as you soften the opposite knee and then change. Make sure you're breathing. From here, lift both heels up, push your big toe ball mound down and feel the inner heel lifting up and then press your inner heel back down. Look forward, step your right foot forward, bring your left knee down, wait for your inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, go back to downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, put your right knee down, take your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down, downward facing dog. Noticing your footprints, right foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, reach up, pelvis is heavy, low belly draws back. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, one breath to one movement. Inhale to come up. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Good, let's do that one more time. We're just building some heat here. Inhale, let your pelvis come forward towards your right heel, downward dog. If this bothers your knees at all, make sure you double up your mat or place a blanket under your back knee. Left foot forward, this is our in-breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Child's pose. Exhale. Stay for an extra breath. Notice all the parts of you that are against the floor. And as you exhale, let your body get just a little heavier. Good. We'll build on this. Inhale, tabletop. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Step your right foot forward, put your left knee down, and you'll notice I'm a little bit forward of my kneecap on the back leg. Pad the knee if you need to, and then push into the foot. My knee is beyond my ankle, and that's okay. Take your arms up. Inhale. Press your pelvis forward. Try to get the knee as far beyond the ankle as you can, but keep drawing the low belly back. Take another inhale. Exhale, let the pelvis come forward. Step into your right foot. So if you notice any part of the foot is light, adjust it so that whole footprint can come down on the ground. And then take your hands down. You may need blocks. Lift your back knee and straighten your front leg any amount. Take a breath and just feel the release. Now notice how quickly the right foot gets light, and I want you to push down into the 4 pads of your right foot. Let's move through those 2 shapes. Inhale, set your back knee down, take your arms up, and then exhale, press it back. The front knee doesn't have to straighten all the way. Bend your front knee again, take your arms up, exhale, press back. Drop your brain. Good. Bend your front knee. Step back to downward facing dog. Notice the difference between sides. Big inhale. Big exhale. Step your left foot forward. Bring your right knee down again and start to drop your pelvis forward. So your tailbone is reaching towards your left sitting bone. And you'll take the arms up. And again, notice my knee is well beyond my ankle. And depending on your ankle flexibility, you might be able to pull the heel back even more, and that's okay. But what I don't want you to do is to lift the heel up at all. Take your arms up. Inhale. Draw the low belly back, even though the pelvis is coming forward. Take another breath. Inhale. Pick up your rib cage. Let it be a big stretch. Exhale. Stay grounded. Pelvis heavy, left foot heavy. One more inhale. And now take your hands either to blocks or floor. Straighten your front knee any amount, and the back leg picks up as well. Take a breath here. Pause and feel. And then notice the right foot, especially the inseam. I want your inner heel heavy, outer left hip wrapping back. And now let's move in between those 2 shapes. On your inhale, put your back knee down. Take your arms up. Exhale, place your hands down and send your hips back. Bend both of your knees. Take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, sending the hips back. Keep stepping into your left footprint though. Good, let's do one more. Inhale, pull yourself down and lift yourself up. Exhale, straighten both legs, drop your head. Good, bend your front knee here, inhale. Step back, downward facing dog, exhale. Pause and notice your hands and feet. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, pause, and child's pose. Slide it back. Good, we'll build on that. Inhale, table. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, put your back knee down. Let the pelvis come forward. So what I'm not doing is I'm not stacking myself over this left thigh bone. I'm letting my thigh bone come forward, and I really want to exaggerate my right knee coming forward. Walk your heel back a little bit, press the pelvis forward. Now, peel up the right heel. You may need blocks underneath you. If that's a lot, you can push your hands into blocks. Take an inhale here, keep pulling up through the inner arch. Take your hand to your top thigh if you're not using blocks, and then roll the shoulders back. Draw in, take another breath. My back foot toes are tucked. Keep that. Maybe you lift the back knee. Turns into a little bit of a balance here. Take a breath. Exhale, scoop the tailbone. Good. And then lower the back knee if it's up. Last variation, point the back foot toes. So the shoelace part of your foot's on the floor. Draw the belly back, reach the tailbone under. Maybe you lift the back knee. This is a lot. Take a breath. Exhale. And then set it down. Bring your hands to the floor. Put your front heel down and step back to down dog. And notice what's alive and soak it in. And then let that connect you to the earth, not to a story in your head, but the reality that's underneath you that you're able to reach down into in this moment. Second side, take a big breath in. Use your exhale to rinse it out. And then step your left foot forward. Put your right knee down. And once again, we want the knee as far forward as you can without the heel lifting. And then push down and take your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, belly back and lean forward. Take another breath. And then again, if you need to, you could grab your blocks and start to lift your back leg. So you have to use the belly to zip up to come here. Maybe you take your hands to your thigh, keep rooting down, let the knee come back down, and now we're gonna peel that left heel up, which changes everything. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean into it. Push down into that front foot, and you're either gonna stay or you're gonna work on lifting the heel again, or lifting the back knee again. Front heel stays lifted. I always say it's like putting on a stiletto. Let it be a little wobbly, and then nice and slow, lower down. Last variation, again, all of these you can use blocks if you like. We're gonna point the back foot toe. Reach the tailbone underneath, lift up, stay, or maybe that back knee comes up. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull the left inner heel up, whether the knee is on the mat or not. And then one last breath. Set it down nice and slow. Bring your heel down, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale to table. Exhale to child's pose. Take a breath. Exhale completely. Rock up to tabletop. Go ahead and lie on your back. Where we started, I want you to extend your legs up to the sky and just circle your ankles. Circle them the other way. Breathe and feel all of that work in the legs, just rinsing, recalibrating, and allowing you to steady yourself. And then let your feet come down to the earth. Straighten your legs. Take a moment here to relax back into the floor, soaking in the work that you did today. Feeling a new connection to the pillars of strength in your lower legs. And just let that reassure you of your strength and your ability to ground. Stay here for as long as you have time for. If you're short on time, you can start to make your way back up to seated. Bring your knees to your chest. Come up to sitting. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for your practice today. I hope you step into your life and into your day with a sense of clarity, with a sense of peace. Namaste.